Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It is a crazy time for Call of Duty right now. Obviously, we've got the Vanguard launch coming up this week. That's going to be huge in and of itself. In just about a month, we have the whole Vanguard integration for Warzone with the brand new COD map. We got the anti-cheat. It's a very busy time in general, and somehow in the middle of this all, we've actually got some new leaks and rumors on Call of Duty 2022, what is supposed to be Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 2022. Personally, I'm already very excited for it just because of how much fun I had on, the MW 2019 game and everything. But today we got some pretty big news regarding Modern Warfare 2 as a game, some stuff that could be coming to the core game itself. Then also it could be going on with the Warzone integration for MW2. Again, MW2 whatever they're going to end up calling it. So as we go through everything today, if you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. It would be seriously appreciated. Let's try and go for 3,000 likes on this one. And of course, if you're new to the channel or if you have not already subscribed, I am always covering everything going on in COD. News, loadouts, tips, leaks, rumors, you name it, it is all right here every single day. So feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. So just to preface all this information is coming from Tom Henderson, aka Long Sensation. We've talked about him quite a bit of times in the past. He got a lot of early info and insider info regarding MW 2019, Cold War, Battlefield 2042. Like, he has a very, very credible track record. This is also reported on VGC, or the Video Game Chronicle, and Charlie Intel also sort of sub-posted it as well. So lots of very credible sources are talking about this, hence why I wanted to bring it up today, because it seems like it's been validated through many different credible sources. But at the same time, keep in mind, and as always, this is just leaks and rumors. It is subject to change. Things are not set in stone ever, and nothing is official until Call of Duty or Activision or Infinity Ward say something about it, which we probably won't hear anything official about MW2 or COD 2022 for months at this point, but it's pretty crazy that we already have this stuff going around. So definitely a very surprising time for all this to surface, but nonetheless, it is here, and here's what we've learned, and here are what the rumors are as of right now. So COD 2022, supposedly called Modern Warfare 2 or potentially Modern Warfare 2022, is supposed to be that direct sequel to Modern Warfare 2019. We had some leaks a little while back talking about how this could be taking place on in Colombia, going against the Colombian cartel and different drug cartels and whatnot. And per this new report from VGC, the new Warzone map, first and foremost, is in development for MW2's integration. It's going to be a brand new map, and just like the Caldera, it'll introduce various similar locations to what we've seen in previous games. And because it's MW2, again, based off of these leaks and rumors, the locations that are going to, fill up this map, what this map is going to be based around is classic maps like Afghan and Terminal and Quarry and Favela, so on and so forth. So we could basically be seeing a bunch of mashed up MW2 locations put into this brand new map for Warzone, that's obviously based off of the Modern Warfare 2 gameplay and potentially Modern Warfare 2 from 2009. So a lot of classic things could be returning there. Like I said, keep in mind this is just leaks and rumors, so it's not official, but if that's a thing, that in and of itself is awesome. Just the map, the fact that it could be based in some of the most iconic maps in COD history would be pretty sweet if you ask me. So it basically just be like what we have now in Verdansk, where we have these various areas stitched together and they sort of flow into one another. Obviously, we saw this with Ground War in Modern Warfare 2019 multiplayer, where all those maps pretty much comprise the greater area of Verdansk and Kastovia, with all the maps, coming together to form the Warzone map that we had. So it'd be very similar to that, where we could run from Terminal and eventually reach Favela or eventually reach High Rise or whatever it may be. That to me would be awesome. Now, I don't think it'll be just remake maps if this is going to be a thing. Obviously, we would have some new locations here and there, but it would be very cool to see a lot of those classic MW2 maps return as a part of a brand new Warzone map. However, that is not all for the MW 2022 leaks. There was also some other information that was reported on in these articles from Charlie Intel and from the Video Games Chronicle. They also state that Modern Warfare 2 could feature a third mode that is sort of similar to the Hazard Zone mode from Battlefield 2042, which is sort of similar to Escape from Tarkov, where there are some Battle Royale elements, there's some RPG elements in there. It's really different from what we have in multiplayer now, so it'd be a really interesting twist. And if I were to guess, again, keep in mind, if this ends up becoming a true thing and if this comes to fruition, it'd probably replace Spec Ops. Spec Ops has been a thing in pretty much all the Modern Warfare games, a pretty crucial third mode in there, but let's be real here. It is cool, but it doesn't draw in the largest audience just because it's pretty limited in replayability and everything. I don't recall spending much time in Spec Ops in MW 2019 at all. In some of the older games I did for mastery purposes, but really, it's not the most popular thing in the world. Whereas if they implemented something like this, that is now a third new multiplayer mode that offers, you know, a larger team-based potential. So if you're not fully on board with Battle Royale, but you want something slightly different from multiplayer, you got a nice like middle ground there with this potential hazard zone-like mode. So that's another possibility for MW 2022. Then they also talked a little bit about the campaign here. There's a lot of different, you know, theories and rumors going around about this, but there have been some claims talking about how this is going to be like ultra realistic to the point where we could have weapon jams occurring. And I'm just saying, if we go into multiplayer with these weapon jams happening, and I'm on like a 24 streak, let's be honest, I wouldn't be on a streak that high, I'd be a 22 and I'd choke it. But if, you know, if I'm one off the nuke and suddenly my ACR is jamming up and I died a little Timmy in a corner with an RPG, I'm not gonna be thrilled, but it would be cool from a realism standpoint for sure. They also talked about how it's gonna be brutal and gritty, just like the MW 2019 campaign, which, might I say, is probably my favorite campaign in all of Call of Duty. I mean, Barry Sloan crushes it as Price. That whole storyline with MW 2019 I thought was phenomenal. So it seems like they're taking a very similar approach to that, which again is great news. Now, something else they do mention in this post from VGC specifically is that they're not sure if this new MW2 Warzone map with Afghan and Favela and everything would end up replacing Caldera, because we obviously will only have had that for about a year at the point in time, which would probably see the MW2 integration happen. So there's not nearly enough information on that yet, and we probably won't learn about that again, just like the you know, official details about MW2 for, I would imagine, quite some time, but it is something to think about nonetheless. But I mean, overall, it does make sense. We have been told now numerous times that Verdansk is done and gone. We're not going back to Verdansk, and part of me was like, well, maybe they're just saying that for now, then in MW2 we'd be going back to the, you know, the 2022 year version of Verdansk to see what happens there. But, you know, post nuke and everything, maybe they just are chalking it entirely, and this is truly the end of Verdansk here at the end of season 6 when we see the whole Destruction V2 event take place. And then obviously we're going to the Caldera, and after that, obviously this rumored and this leaked MW2 mashup Warzone map, which, yeah, I mean, it's nowhere near confirmed, but if it's a thing, it's gonna be awesome, because obviously MW2 is a fan favorite. That and BO2 seem to be like the neck and neck for #1 all-time GOAT in Call of Duty, and they already know it's gonna be hype if we have those classic MW2 weapons, MW2 maps on the Warzone map. It's gonna bring in a lot of hype and a lot of excitement. Should be a good time. We got a long ways to go before all that happens though, so we got Vanguard to get through, we got the Caldera to get through, all that stuff. But as any new information becomes available regarding MW 2022, the next Warzone integration, or any other news or anything like that going on in the COD universe, you already know we're covering it right here on the channel, so feel free to subscribe. That way you can always stay up to date. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, or if you're excited for what could be the next Warzone map post Caldera, let me know by dropping a like on the video itself. Really does help grow the channel. That's going to do it for today. Quick little info drop here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy. Have an awesome rest of your day. And I will catch you guys later. Peace out.